Talking about money and problems, I don't wanna hear that. What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation not part of your mind. Think about this all the time. Just straight from the spine. Money and problems, I don't wanna hear all that. What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation not part of your mind. Think about this all the time. Just straight from the spine. We could do better, evident. I mean, look at the evidence. All of these arguments lacking intelligence. In a room like an elephant. We've been spaced out 17 to 23.
Mike, I know that a lot of players love making the dominant archetypes of NBA 2K and NBA 2K21. It seemed like it was the power forward. So Mike, what do you think the dominant archetype will be for NBA 2K22?
That's a good question, because that's something that we're always trying to balance and tune, because we don't really want there to be one dominant archetype, right? So the power forward thing is fixed, and it's much more spread out in terms of the badges you get per position and heights and archetypes. But one thing we've really focused on was trying to make all the different heights and positions have unique strengths and abilities. So one thing that I think might actually be interesting is we might have a lot of smaller players this year. If you are 6 foot or under, you get a massive speed boost. You have access to higher ball handling ratings as well as like 3-point ratings.
A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Howard in at the center. And for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Hardaway, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. Now here's Doncic over Davis. Doncic, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Now here's Howard. And here's Westbrook from the arc. They grab their own miss. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. James up top. At the top of the key, Monk. And the 3 off target.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Outside Hardaway. And the pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Porzingis can't hit. LA's gone 0 of 4 from 3-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Westbrook passes to James. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. But they'll get another chance. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates, really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
And all Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Excellent D from Howard.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Mavericks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Doncic against Westbrook. Hardaway for 3. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team. Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
To the inside, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
James looking it over. Here's Westbrook. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Doncic against Westbrook. Hardaway with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the jam.
Russell Westbrook right now creating havoc with his defensive abilities. My goodness.
Doncic kicks to Kleba. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. Over LeBron. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 9.
Impressive range from KP. Kristaps doing work on the perimeter.
Got a piece of it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
And the first one drops. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Back to Westbrook. Loads it up for Davis.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mavericks trail by 8. Outside Hardaway. Passes to Kleba. A 3 from Porzingis. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Westbrook. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
Lakers passing it around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
Now, here's Doncic. Hardaway with a wide-open look. No good with the triple. Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there to the paint. Westbrook kicks to James. Monk for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Westbrook against Doncic. Floats one. Rebounded by the Lakers.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Brunson. And here is LeBron. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Howard. He gets it in there. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Doncic feeling it out. A shot by Kleba, wide open. And it's Bullock missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Westbrook. Howard trying to free himself up. And Westbrook gets it to go. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Porzingis. The three. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a wide open look for James. And the Lakers get it back. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Pass break, Dallas. Bullock kicks to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Down low, here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, there was so much hype around Kristaps Porzingis once he got off to a great start in his first year. And you just want to see him continue to grow and add dimensions to the offensive game every year. What's next? We'll see.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Westbrook dishes to Davis. Over Kleba. And Davis can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Bullock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Mavericks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Trevor Ariza's checked in for James. And so he hits both. Lakers leading by 8. Outside, Davis. Westbrook double team. And it's Davis with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Doncic. It's good.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Westbrook against Doncic. Trying to get open is Davis. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. Mavericks trail by 10. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Westbrook, and Davis sends it back. And here comes Ariza, leading the fast break. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Doncic against Westbrook. Porzingis trying to get free, and the layup falls. Doncic has got 8 points.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. Ariza passes to Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk, but with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
Howard finds Westbrook. Back to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it.
Well, this guy is so effective with the pump fake. Luka Doncic gets the defender off his feet. Beautiful.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill.
All free throws good from Doncic. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic against Westbrook. Inside with 2 seconds left. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Lakers on top, leading by 10. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Brown. Porzingis is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Doncic, and it's Brunson in at the 2. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Nunn, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Nunn's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. Dallas shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that 2-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Brunson, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
None, that's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Doncic passes to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other. Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Mavericks trail by 14. Pass to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
It hasn't mattered the scheme or the defender. Kristaps Porzingis is simply cooking right now.
Davis surveying the floor. And they double up Davis. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
The Lakers with the ball. Clock at 6. Westbrook dishes to Davis. And they double up Davis. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Burke, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. The Lakers also with a sub. Horton Tucker's checked in. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. None against Doncic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter. Man, and it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
One shot.
That free throw good from Doncic. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Doncic outside. Over none. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, the quick trigger of Luka Doncic makes him especially dangerous in catch and shoot. Good luck, defender.
Nunn looking around. And the layup's good off the glass. Nunn's got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the shot goes down. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 17, and the shot goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Stolen by Bullock. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. Pulls up for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ariza outside. Back to Davis. Kicks it out to Ariza. 6 on the shot clock. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lets it go with a 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Burke. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Doncic. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Porzingis is doubled. And there's the pass to Bryant. Kicks it to Burke. 17-foot shot on the way. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
James checked in for Los Angeles. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game. You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Nunn. 6 points for him. On the wing, James. LeBron is doubled. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. The three from Davis makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
There is such incredible awareness and feel for the game. Marc Gasol's such a good passer.
To the paint. Porzingis trying to get free. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Doncic.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
James outside. And they double up LeBron. To the inside. Horton Tucker, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Horton Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 19. And there's the call on James. That's his third foul of the game.
Well, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Rebound the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Horton Tucker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. He kicks to Burke. And here's Doncic from the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, James fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Dwight Howard can scuffle a little bit at the free throw line, but I'm telling you, he's still drawing the contact and putting the defenders in bad spots.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back 9 of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
He doesn't get the second one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Lakers leading by 10. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
A 3 from Porzingis. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And I tell you, the brow, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Mavericks trail by 14. Doncic outside. No good on the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by none. That one falls. Now LeBron, and here's the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the bucket by the Lakers. Back to Hardaway, just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way, and the shot is long. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Horton Tucker. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And they're running. Here's Porzingis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, and with his height, it is really hard to affect Porzingis' shot without fouling him. He is a problem for defenders.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. James kicks to Westbrook. That's good from Davis on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 24. Outside Hardaway. They get it back. Brown. Good. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, Westbrook, that balances out that speed and athleticism. That long-range shot is on point.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 21. Stolen by none. Goes up. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display. The vertical out of this world.
Passes it to Finney Smith. Now here's Porzingis. Down low. Brown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Dwight Howard.
One shot.
That free throw good from Brown. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Westbrook passes to LeBron. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Davis missing. Mavericks trail by 15. Doncic outside. And yes, it's good. Doncic has got 23 points.
Well, Luka Doncic right now cooking. This guy's got his rhythm, and he's making it hard on the defense.
James with it. Outside Westbrook. 1 second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime. I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 2 steals, and 4 rebounds. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The difference to me has been their offense in the paint. When they've had a mismatch, they take full advantage. They're making smart entry passes. I'm unfortunate. The opening is not there.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man drop, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Ariza in at center.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
To the paint. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Hardaway. Brown's got 11 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 21 in the game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Doncic against Westbrook. Doncic outside. Out to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. 26 points for him.
I mean, you have to chase Luka off that three-point line. This guy is capable of hurting you from there.
Westbrook double team. Pass to Monk. The 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Howard's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
The pass to Finney Smith. Fires the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three. That one on Davis.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he hits the first of three. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Howard. They double team Howard. Here's Westbrook. Tries again. Monk, no one around him. Los Angeles with another miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Finney Smith. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Finney Smith's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
Now, here's Doncic. 26 points for him. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And finished off by LeBron.
I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
Hardaway with it. Westbrook picks him up. Out to Doncic. Passes it to Finney Smith. No good on the triple. Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Monk. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. That three off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside, here's LeBron. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection topped
of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is,
Over to the wing. Here's Porzingis. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
well, Kristaps Porzingis understands with his length and size, those are high percentage finishes. Nicely done.
Outside Westbrook. Trying to get open is Davis, and it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by James.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Porzingis. 26 points for him.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's LeBron. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. There's the pass to Bullock. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Doncic against James. Shoots from 12. And it's Doncic missing. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Mavericks trail by 14. Doncic passes to Porzingis.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft. His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. They need this. Doncic, no good. Lakers leading by 19. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 23.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Dallas calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Doncic. And here are the Mavericks now. Porzingis finds Cauley-Stein to the middle. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Monk. Now Davis. Back to Monk. To the inside. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Monk. Monk's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. And here's Bullock. There's the triple. Rebounded by Howard.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here is Davis. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Stolen by Bullock. And it's the Mavericks on the break. A clear look for Hardaway. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Passes it to James. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside Hardaway. Westbrook against Brunson. The 3 from Porzingis. Drills it from outside. Porzingis has got 33 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Davis against Porzingis.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Davis dishes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Wow, you talk about a physically gifted athlete. Dwight Howard making it easy.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Porzingis, it's a 2. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Monk. 13 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Cauley-Stein passes to Hardaway. Over Monk. Hardaway, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Lakers passing it around. Down low. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Howard can't hit. Mavericks trail by 18. Outside Hardaway. Now the pass to Brunson. 1:41 left in the 3rd quarter. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. The Lakers also changing it up. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Davis. Ken Bazemore comes in for Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here's Nunn. He has 6, and they get it back.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
Brunson kicks to Hardaway. Cauley-Stein at the elbow. Pass to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ariza brings the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Lakers have possession. Lakers leading by 18. James, the pass to Howard. 54 seconds left in the third. Here's James, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Porzingis.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting two.
The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brown's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Now Brunson to the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
That free throw good from Brown.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Lakers leading by 17. LeBron up top. He's got 22. Yep, that one goes. LeBron's got 24.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Nunn. Softly drops in the floater. Nunn's got 8 points.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Outside Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers lead by 21. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Show up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Brown. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Hardaway. 6 to shoot over James. Hardaway, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Stop it. What can you do? James is so big and athletic that sometimes you have to foul him if you're on the defensive end.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
And it goes down 2 points. Here's none.
Come on, fans, get on your feet, make some noise with a little defense!
Outside Gasol. With the teardrop, and there it is for him. Gasol's got his first basket.
That 7'1" frame of Marc Gasol, strength, power, you name it, he can absorb contact.
Ariza brings the double. Brunson scanning the floor. Ollie Stein in the post. Ariza covering, and a missed layup. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Nunn has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. LeBron left side. The Mavericks pull it in. Shoots the three. Another three for Dallas.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's LeBron. Kicks to Gasol. Passes to Bazemore. And here's Nunn. And again, the Lakers no good. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's James. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. No good, shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. Nunn against Doncic. He feeds it to Brown and finished off by Brown.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Now here's James. Pass to Bazemore. And the pass to Gasol. 5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. And LeBron with the layup. James has got 27.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney Smith. Hardaway from outside drills the three-pointer.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
James kicks to Gasol. Back to James. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, LeBron, too many options, too many weapons at his disposal when he runs the pick and roll.
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Mavericks trail by 16. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Teardrop shot. Hardaway from outside. They get it again. Brown. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half. Lakers leading by 14. Nunn bounce pass. The 19-foot shot. No good off the back of the rim. Stolen by Nunn. And that one drops for him.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Doncic against Nunn. Doncic passes to Kleba. Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Doncic outside. Brown. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 20 points.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Now here's Gasol. Here's Horton Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 16. Sweet little floater. 28 points for him.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
Here's Nunn. Nice D from Doncic. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. To the left wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Defended by Nunn. Doncic. Great positioning on the putback.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, you think about Marc Gasol. This is a former Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, he's not the star or the focal point he was at the peak of his career. But this guy still impacts the game at a very high level.
Porzingis is checked in for Brown.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Gasol.
And Doris, with Gasol, it's on the defensive end where his impact is felt the most.
That's exactly right. He still makes life difficult for opposing centers. He's strong. He's smart. He knows all the tricks of the trade. Watching Marc Gasol play is a pleasure.
Here's Davis. It counts. And the foul. Finney-Smith. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Howard's checked in for Marc Gasol.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Mavericks trail by 17. Hardaway for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Hardaway has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Bullock. There's the pass to Kleba. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Now, here's Monk. Pass to Nunn. From deep. Knocks down the three ball.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
James outside. Back to Nunn. To the paint. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, when LeBron James is starting to cook, his teammates understand, hey, perhaps the big guy, one of the greats of his generation, needs the basketball.
Porzingis, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Doncic following the basket by Anthony Davis. Doncic finds Porzingis. And it's Bullock in the corner. The three for Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 31.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
James outside. Out to the wing. None against Doncic. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's LeBron. Again, the Lakers.
Yeah, nice stroke on that jumper from LeBron James. There's no defense in the world that's going to stop that.
Doncic outside. Yep, that one goes in there. None with it. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Here's Kleba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. That one on Davis.
And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleba grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell because in 2017, Kleba texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
And the first one drops. Russell Westbrook in for the Lakers. And he makes both free throws. Lakers leading by 14. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 27 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Now here's James following the miss by Porzingis. Just 2 to shoot. Stolen by Bullock. Inside, here's Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Green comes in for Reggie Bullock. Trey Burke's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Bazemore. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Ellington. Shoots over Burke. Porzingis with the rebound. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 14-point game. Burke, the pass to Brunson. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 43 points.
Well, that's a good, strong finish. Porzingis not shying away from getting after it.
Here's Horton Tucker. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
We came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.